What's up, YouTube? If you are looking to invest in the US stock market, pay less taxes, avoid those withholding taxes that apply to the US, or maybe just minimize it, I have a great video for you today. Last week, I spoke with an attorney in Spain who's a client of mine, and we went over his investing strategy and how he's doing it correctly in Spain and how we're setting him up to do it in the US as well. And I want to go over this whole structure with you. It'll work for other countries, especially treaty countries. Again, mostly for Spain investors, but for really anyone who wants to invest in the US stock market from outside of the US. It really applies to people who live in treaty countries and who are paying taxes, because there's many people, if you're a Spain citizen but you live in Dubai, you're actually not going to pay any taxes. So you can use a regular LLC or a personal account. Again, those do come with risks of estate taxes, but I don't want to delve into that too much today. So in this instance, we have a person who lives in Spain and he wants to invest in the US stock market. While he could open a brokerage account in Spain, there's better dividend yield investments, better options available for him. And I say options, I say choices, because options are a type of investment, but there's better choices such as options and different ETFs and portfolios that are available when you have a US brokerage account. It's confusing because if he signs up for a brokerage account in his own name, then he could claim the treaty rate, but then he's paying personal taxes. So the way we set it up for him is a little bit different. He has a Spain corporation. And then underneath that, I'm jumping right to the answer. Underneath that, we have an LLC. This LLC is what we're going to open the brokerage account with. I have other videos about it, but the best brokerages or the easiest brokerages to use are going to be Interactive Brokers. And if you have more than $250,000 to invest, Charles Schwab. There's not that many options that'll work, or not that many brokerages that'll help you open this type of structure, but I'll explain how we're going to operate it and how it's going to work. So first, the reason we have a Spain company up top and then the LLC beneath is because, first of all, now we're fully avoiding estate taxes. There's not going to ever be estate tax issues because the Spain company will never die. It cannot die. It's a company. Second, because it's a company created in Spain, it's subject to the treaty rates. So this client wants to invest in dividend stocks, so the dividends are going to come back at 15% withholding in the US. Then in Spain, they get a credit for those withholdings, and he said they pay around 20%. In general, he's avoiding the 30% withholding, and he's getting a credit against his Spain taxes. So he's paying the taxes he's supposed to pay in Spain, 20% on these long-term dividends, and he's protected by estate taxes, and he's also able to invest in whatever he wants. And I know what is it, 3 minutes in, and I've jumped to the solution already, but this could work in different countries. But it depends on a couple factors. First, it depends on how capital gains are taxed in your home country. Then it also depends on the treaty rate between the US and that country. And then the third thing that's very important is actually being able to open the brokerage account, which isn't the easiest. And with this kind of structure, we have the brokerage account open, we're reducing the withholding taxes. Hopefully you're paying less than 30% your home country on investment income. And then fourth, you are protected from estate taxes. So it's really a great way to do it. And another thing that he mentioned that was really important, in Spain, you're supposed to register your LLCs. So that means we need to get an apostille, which is like a heavy-duty certification from the US, generally it's the state where you've incorporated, and send that to Spain to register and get a tax number in Spain. I've worked with a lot of clients in Spain, and that hasn't been brought up to me very much. So, I'm going to be making more videos about that. I'll probably do a video with him and talk to him specifically about registering the US company that's owned by a Spain company, because I want you guys to do it right. I don't know Spain tax laws, but I know US tax laws. I know we're doing it right here. Back to the main topic. In this instance, what's going to happen is, again, to reiterate, Spain Corporation, it could work for Malta, it works for a lot of people use Cyprus as a holding company. And then that company owns the US LLC, which has the brokerage account. The LLC gives you access to the US brokerage account. It's harder to do it with a foreign company by itself. And the LLC also gives you additional legal protection, additional anonymity, additional things that are beneficial. So when you have this set up, to stay compliant every year, you need to complete your Form 5472, which we talk about on the channel, and that's for a foreign-owned, single-member LLC. The Corporate Transparency Act is coming out soon. That's going to be out in January. I'm going to make a full detailed video exactly on that because it's a new thing and it hasn't been required before, so I've never done it before. You have to, keep your accounting, keep your records, stay renewed with the state, and all the other basic stuff. But in general, it's a great solution, and it's a great solution if you want to follow the rules and pay tax in your country the right way. Now, again, if you are not paying taxes anywhere because, for example, this guy from Spain left Spain and he lives half the year in Mexico, half the year in Panama, or wherever he wants to live, and he doesn't become a tax resident anywhere else, you can buy and sell stocks and have capital gains tax free. However, technically you shouldn't be claiming the US-Spain tax treaty if you're not paying taxes in Spain. So, and that would apply to any treaty. So how tax treaties work in this context is when you're paying taxes in the US, aka investing in the US market, that side of the treaty is satisfied. Now the other side is where you're paying taxes on the other side. So if you're not paying taxes in Spain, you can't claim a treaty and reduced withholding taxes in Spain when you don't pay taxes in Spain. Even if you're a Spain citizen, it's not the way you do it. Likewise, if you live in Spain or you live in Italy or you live in whatever country and you just personally own an LLC and there's no taxes in the US, you can't use the treaty in the US either. And you're not a US taxpayer, you can't get a tax residency certificate. So using LLCs is a little tricky with the tax treaty. However, if you're subject to US tax withholding, then the treaty would apply in the US. So again, to reiterate, the reason it works in this example is because the taxpayer is in Spain paying taxes in Spain. He can use the treaty in Spain. And the way you claim the treaty withholding is by completing a W-8 BEN, or in this case, with an entity, it would be a W-8 BENE form, and I have a video about how to complete that form as well. So I know I've jammed a lot of information into this, a 6-7 minute video so far. I don't want to overload you. I'll let you watch it again, rewatch it, comment below with any questions. I have another video I'm going to link above that's going to be helpful on the same topic, and I encourage you to check that out. Please contact us if you have a question or if you need us to set this up for you. Make sure that you have the brokerage account the right way, the legal documents between the companies done the right way, the tax compliance done the right way, and if you need someone in Spain or your home country, we probably have a contact for that as well. So, and the link below, you can schedule a consult with our team. You can comment below, or you can just stay subscribed, and I'll see you on the next video where I'll talk about all your favorite international tax topics. Thanks for being here, and have a great day, everyone. Thank you.